Hi, you're here. You made it. You have come here via a job description and you're trying to figure out, is this right for you? And you should be. I think that's the first step that we look for in somebody who is a good fit with us. And so I'm going to give you, I think, everything that you need to decide if this is a good opportunity for you outside of the job description. So I think you're here because you read a job description that sounds interesting to you. So now what? How do you decide if you want to take the next step, if this is something that you want to pursue, and explain to us why it's a good fit for you? Because that's what I'm going to ask you to do. So before you get ready to do that, I'll give you everything that you need to know, and really everything you need to convince us that you're a good fit. And then from there, you can decide if it's worth your time and your effort to produce that for us, because we're going to ask you to make a video to share that with us in just a second. So here's what you need to know. So we are a digital marketing agency. We specialize in the healthcare sector, and we primarily work with hospitals and doctors to help them grow their practice. We work with other things as well. And the guiding sort of thing that gets us out of bed, our why really, is we want to help amplify authentic voices to do more good in the world. And so this is how we choose our clients. And this is how we decide whether we actually want to engage with somebody, and whether a project, even if we like the person, whether their project is something that's worth our time and really gets us excited. And we're trying more and more. We're not perfect, but we're trying more and more to really focus all of our work on projects that amplify authentic voices and also activate good in the world. And we're trying to open up that a little bit more broadly outside of healthcare to include communication work, and also include work with projects that are in the climate change sector, because we really believe that we all need to be doing things about that and solving that problem. So amplifying authentic voices to activate good in the world. That's really our why. And then how do you decide whether our culture is a good fit for you? Because we believe that people leave, they don't really leave jobs, they leave bosses and cultures because they don't fit them. So we want to be super clear right off the bat about what our culture is, so that you can decide, yeah, I'm in, this is great for me, or no, that's not me at all. And that's either way totally fine. I think this is exactly what companies, I think, should do, so that you can make a clear decision. So I'll tell you exactly what will be like and what we're looking for. So you will give a damn. So there's 5 things I'm going to tell you. You're going to give a damn. And what I mean by that is you like to get behind projects. You like to cultivate your own development. You show that you give a damn by cultivating your craft, working on yourself, developing your career. We're super keen on that because we like everybody to share that development internally and for everybody to grow together. You give a damn by looking for ways that the client can grow within each account. Treating the client's business like your own, thinking, what else could we do? Are we missing something? And showing the client that we really care about them. And then you also care for your teamwork. So your teammates, you're really looking to work together, showcase your strengths, try to showcase their strengths, and work together complementary, because we're actually really clear in our company about people's strengths, and we share them with each other so that people can leverage that and make teams that actually are really powerful. And the next one is show courage. So we had give a damn, and now show courage. Show courage is really taking confidence, which is our brand essence. If you had one word to sum us up, it's confidence, but then showing that. So it's taking a stand for your ideas, telling clients when you think that they're wrong, telling teammates when you think that they're wrong, not sugarcoating things, being super open and transparent. That's showing courage. Being a light is really about being positive and fun, but underneath that is really not allowing your batteries to drain. It's really taking care of yourself at the essence, and being a light so that you have the energy you need to show up with positive presence every day, and to really be impactful with your energy. Learn quickly. Learn quickly is really about the obvious, finding things, finding new tools, seeing what's happening in the industry, which is a given, I think, especially in digital marketing, but progressively with every industry. But applying that, it's really about, okay, I've learned this, but now what? How do I actually apply what I learned from this conference, what I learned from my teammate the other day? How am I evidencing that I'm applying what I'm learning on the job so that the projects are getting better? That's learning quickly. And then achieving the goal. Probably sounds obvious, but this is actually something where a lot of agencies get lost. People kind of get they get stuck in the trees a bit. So it's really about keeping the company goal at your forefront. And we provide a lot of tools to do that. We have 5-year goals that we break down sort of progressively from 5 to then 1 year to then 3 months to 1 month. So we're clear on what our revenue targets are and what we're working towards from a company in a periodicalized, is that a word? Periodized fashion. And then also, we have goals for every task. So if you want to drill down on a piece of a website or a lead magnet or a piece you're doing a blog post, we actually want you to know what the next step is in the sales funnel, because all of our work works together to kind of nudge customers through a sales funnel. So it's ultra important that at every stage of the sales funnel, you're super clear on, what am I doing here? My goal is not to sell the surgery or the product that I'm trying to sell. Actually, at this stage, I'm just trying to sell the appointment, so that you're fixated on focusing your efforts on the actual goal you have in mind. And that makes a huge difference to the overall outcome. So those are our values. Gives you a bit of an idea about us, what we're going to celebrate, what we're going to reward, how we promote people, how we hire people, how we fire people, how we hire clients, how we fire clients. We really use these values as a filter for everything we do. So if those sound like you, if those are values that you think, yeah, that excites me, that's something worth going to work for. That's something that's worth, fighting for, really, because Give a Damn is all about fighting for something that you believe in. Really, it's something that you believe in, then we want to hear from you. If it's not, that's totally fine. That's what this video is about. Totally cool. But if it is, then let's talk. So in order to talk, the next step really is to just give us a bit of information. Just down below, there's some questions. So fill those out and then make us a short video. So use your phone, make a video. You can use, we actually use Loom. It's a Chrome profile plugin. It's free. You can make a little video with that, and then just send us the link to your video. And you can put the link to your video in the form. We've got a spot for it. And then really that's demonstrating to us a little bit more about you. We get to know you a bit more, and that will be a trigger for us to give you a shout and take the next step in our process. Our process is pretty straightforward. We have an initial round of interviewing, and then once we're past that, we have a secondary round with the team. So our team gets involved. We talk about the values. So I've kind of given you exactly what we're going to be using to evaluate. And then from there, we have an evaluation phase. Where there's some paid evaluation that goes on for those that get taken to the next level. So that tells you a little bit about us and our process. I hope that if this does apply for you, you will apply, and that we'll get a chance to talk really soon. So give us a shout if this is you, and we'll be in touch very soon.